Why do you think President Ruto has arrested these filmmakers? Sorry, the ones that are responsible for the Blood Parliament documentary. Yeah, these boys, Bran Dagala, Chris Wamai, Mark Tarubui, and Nick Ombogu. Why do you think President Ruto is messing himself up? Why do you think so? Why do you think he's trying to? Of course, it's doing damage control. That's what it's doing. Because the BBC documentary exposed the military brutality, kweli. And this undermines Ruto's hustler Democrat. Remember, the only narrative propaganda that, of course, propelled President Ruto to State House is this hustler nation, cinema hustler. Boga, border borders, and of course, millions of Kenyans bought that propaganda, and now here we are complaining. So you see, this of course is also intimidation tactics. Eh? Is silencing future whistleblowers. Should anyone think of, filming such a documentary, you will have to think twice. Eh? Is intimidation tactics. Journalists investigating state violence will have it rough. Journalists that will end up investigating such violence will have it rough. That's the message that the president is conveying out there. But of course, this has to do with 2027 elections because uh, this prevents opposition from using footage to mobilize youth protests. Yeah, because by curtailing this movement, this BBC documentary is trying to stop the opposition from using, yeah, this footage to mobilize youths. It's trying to, discredit this thing. It's trying to make the opposition not campaign against him using this documentary. That's what it's trying to do. And of course, this arrest, I think it will do to bad because is only igniting the Gen Z revolution. It's true. He's trying to, reawaken the revolution. Because I think when you arrest such boys, you are inflicting pain. Yeah, you are making these boys, these young people, the Gen Zs, think of going to the streets again. Because um, it will receive, of course, global backlash. Yeah, these are the implications. There will be global backlash. I mean, Western media's BBC will angrily will amplify the arrests, press freedom violation. Yeah, they'll see the president is trying to violate the press freedom because there's this law that as a press person you can produce a documentary. There's no problem. But the government is trying to curtail and the world will intervene and of course this will hurt Ruto's international standing. And you see, these things he's doing will haunt him in 2027 because the bigger countries like USA, the global, the globe, actually, international countries will back Ruto's opponent because based on what Trump is doing now, Kenyans, they don't back him. And of course, there'll be local hunger. Right now, Kenyans on Twitter, I'm seeing Gen Z saying that they should go back to the streets for this arrest because they're saying that the president has not learned his lesson. So, Gen Z protesters may escalate the hashtag Ruto must go. They must escalate it. And these campaigns link this to 2024 finance bill. Like when this hashtag is escalated, what do you think will happen? What will happen is that the opposition will use this against Ruto. So I think the president is doing himself a disservice by arresting these young people. Yeah, he's doing himself a disservice because uh, the opposition now will use it against him. And of course, ICC will intervene. Yeah, ICC will intervene because wataona the president amezidi anaumiza wa Kenya. So I can say that, of course, the agencies, they need to be very careful and they need to watch their steps. Same time, because when you are shot and dead, no one will bring you back. Those boys who were killed during the Gen Z revolution lashes, they don't come back. So that means that you need to take care of yourself and deal with the government in 2027. That's all.